According to Nassim Nicholas Taleb, black swan events are rare, catastrophic events that many retrospectively assert could have been predicted and thus prevented. But can they? Could your company's operational performance cause the next black swan tragedy? Hi, I'm Nathan Ives, President and CEO of Strategy Driven Enterprises. For over 20 years, I've helped executives and senior managers at nuclear plants around the world to understand their organization's level of risk for incurring a black swan event. Before we answer the question of whether or not your company's operations could cause a black swan event, I need you to consider your organization's risk tolerance, as we'll be defining the black swan event in those terms. You see, black swan events reported by the media are defined by a much higher impact and scope than what most organizations can tolerate. So with your organization's unique tolerance in mind, consider the following question sets, regardless of how you think the event might be initiated. Set 1. Does your company's operations involve significant amounts of hazardous or potentially hazardous materials? Examples include, but are not limited to, biological and poisonous, radiological, and chemically hazardous materials. Does your company's operations involve high energy systems or materials? Examples include, but are not limited to, large stores, such as large volume storage containers and dams, caches of explosive gases, such as hydrogen and propane, chemicals, such as acids and liquid fuels, and solids, such as nuclear fuel and explosives, weapon systems, and stores such as those used by the military, and high-energy transportation systems that, if inappropriately operated, could serve as a projectile weapon or cause harm to a large number of people or result in significant damage to assets or the environment. Does your company operate in an inhospitable environment such that inappropriate operations could result in harm to a large number of people or result in significant damage to assets or the environment? Examples include, but are not limited to, operations in the air, at sea, and underground. Does your company provide a commodity without which a vital service would be impaired? Examples include, but are not limited to, energy, food and water, and medical supplies. Does your company's operations integrate with others, such that a mishap could bring down a network supporting the provision of vital services? Examples include, but are not limited to, energy transmission and transportation systems. Set 2. Could a relatively large number of people be impacted by an operational mishap at your company? Could a significant asset loss be incurred by an operational mishap at your company? Could a significant environmental impact result from an operational mishap at your company? If you answered yes to any of the Set 1 and any of the Set 2 questions, your organization's operations could cause what is for you a black swan event. As a leader of a susceptible organization, your next questions become, how can we recognize the rising risk of a black swan event? How do we minimize our risk of causing a black swan event? And how can we prepare for a black swan event now in an efficient, financially responsible way that balances costs and risk mitigation? To help you answer these questions, we've prepared a free video training series, Preparing for the Black Swan. During this online training course, you'll learn the warning flags of rising black swan risk, how to develop a healthy safety culture to minimize the risk of a black swan event, how to responsibly prepare for a black swan event through the implementation of protocols for responding to a black swan event should one occur, and finally, how to effectively monitor for rising black swan event risk. To access this free online training course, simply click the link next to this video and complete the registration form. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to the Strategy Driven channel. That way, you'll be the first to know when we publish a new business performance improvement video. Thank you again for joining me. We look forward to supporting your success.